If you consider yourself a good woman, stop taking relationship advice from sex workers, hypersexual women, hypergamy hussies, because they're operating at a different set of rules when it comes to acquiring men of means. You are not dating for the same reasons. You do not have the same end game. You are not going to get the same outcomes.
If you're against selling that cat and putting a price on your kitty, I suggest you exit, because over here, we got a price, baby. Okay, people come on my comments all the time and they're like, be honest, you were out selling that cat and that's how you met him. And I was, because I have no shame in having a price on my kitty cat. And at the end of the night, he asks me if I want to come back to his place. And obviously I told him it was going to cost him, because I'm sorry, you just met me. So if you're going to assume I'm going to be a hoe that gets paid. I'm not a free hoe.
That grown man did not assume that she was a hoe. He picked up on her hoe energy and addressed her as such. It doesn't matter if you do this activity for free or if you charge. At the end of the day, it's still wrong. As you sit here and listen to this woman explain the story behind her and this man, she starts talking about how initially she thought he was going to respond negatively to her saying she charged for the night. So deep down inside, she knows damn well that it's not a good thing for her to be charged. She is supposedly engaged to this man and they're going to get married. But my guess is she was sitting in a hotel lobby and a white man who is financially stable, who is significantly older than her, peeped that she was into X work and walked up to her and asked her, did she want a drink? Now they seem to be in this relationship, or they're engaged with each other, and they have this sugar baby, sugar daddy dynamic. Other women who are not interested in that type of dynamic need not look at her situation with dollar signs in their eyes, thinking this is how they end up with a man with means. Because not every man with means is walking around here looking for a woman that he can pay off. Most women who put themselves in the position that she did, they aren't going to receive the results that she did. It worked well for her. She got engaged, but that makes her an exception to the rule. That's not going to happen for most women if you walk up to men expecting for them to pay you for X work. And then he's supposed to fall madly in love with you and then propose. That's not how that goes. This man is simping, and you can't expect for every man to simp and want to give you STFU money. You know what I mean? What a lot of women also don't tell you are the negative things associated with that lifestyle that they choose, where it's transactional. Because at the end of the day, this man could do whatever he wants with any other woman. He can even cut her off at the end of the day with nothing.
There's a difference between business and pleasure. And these other women are looking for a specific lifestyle, and they already have a specific lifestyle. And I'm not talking about a luxury one. I'm talking about a transactional one. And oftentimes they don't tell you that. They don't vocalize that when they're doing these videos talking about the gifts and the trips and the things that they get from men. They conveniently leave out the fact that they are like a sex worker. They are having a hard time separating how they feel about these men with the business relationship that they're supposed to have with these men. You can't apply X work advice to regular, wholesome, rated PG dating. These men who are willing participants in this shit are fully aware of the transactional relationship. So when they're giving you all these pickup artist tips about how to trick a man into doing this and that, he's a trick. Knowingly a simp. That's why those women can get the gifts. That's why they can get the flights. That's why they get the stacks. Because they're ex-workers. A lot of ex-workers do not announce that they are ex-workers. And a lot of them are in denial. I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't fucking with no broke niggas. They don't tell you that. They just show you the results of their tricking. You can't apply their logic to your life, because then you're going to get their results, not yours. A good woman who wants a wholesome relationship needs a wholesome blueprint, not an ex-workers, not a hypergamy hussies, not a hypersexual woman's. It's a whole different thing.